Good morning students. Welcome to the geography class of class 7th. We were doing lesson number 9, Africa, political division and the physical features. Topics to be discussed in this lesson are: number 1, its introduction; number 2, location; number 3, countries and its capitals; number 4, physical features. Today we will start with physical features. In physical features, today we will discuss mountains and plateaus. Before starting with today's topic, let us recall the cross questions of the previous day topic. Number 1, where in the world is Africa? Number 2, name the surrounding water bodies of Africa. Number 3, how many countries are there in Africa? Number 4, into how many regions Africa is divided? Number 5, name any 2 landlocked countries of Africa. Number 6, what is the capital of Egypt? Number 7, give the name of the 2 countries with their capitals of southern region. Let's start with the geography of Africa. Students, you have to take out page number 97. What are physical features? Physical feature includes the various landforms in the region. These landforms can include marshes, plains, hills, mountains, plateaus, rivers, lakes, deserts, etc. The land can be in any of these forms. Physical features. The main features of Africa include huge plateaus, extensive hot deserts, and the Great Rift Valley. This continent doesn't have any high mountain ranges or the vast plains. The physical features of Africa includes: number 1, mountains. Africa doesn't have many mountains, but most of its mountains are volcanic in nature. Students, how these volcanic mountains are formed? These mountains are formed due to the volcanic eruptions. It happens when the molten magma under the surface of the earth erupts. When the magma flows out of the earth's surface, it cools down and results in the building of the volcanic mountains. Atlas Mountains. This mountain range lies in the North Africa between the Mediterranean Sea and the Sahara Desert. It extends from Morocco to Tunisia. We will discuss 3 main points. Number 1, location. It lies to the northwest of Africa. Number 2, what is the nature of the Atlas Mountains? These are young fold mountains. By the word young fold mountains, we mean these mountains are still growing. They increase in their height. Number 3, which is the highest peak in the Atlas Mountains? Mount Toubkal is the highest peak. The Atlas Mountains or the Atlas Range. This range lies in the northwest. Its highest peak is 4,167 meters high. The Atlas Mountains are categorized into 4 separate ranges running parallel to each other. Number 1, the Great Atlas Mountains. Number 2, Anti-Atlas. Number 3, Middle Atlas. Number 4, Sahara Atlas. These mountain ranges are examples of young fold mountains. Next, we come with Mount Kilimanjaro. It is the tallest freestanding volcanic mountain in the world. It is the highest peak in Africa at 19,340 feet. Mount Kilimanjaro is in northern Tanzania. It is extinct volcanic mountain. It means it is a dead volcanic mountain. It will not erupt anymore. Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro is an extinct volcano in northern Tanzania. It is also the highest peak of Africa with the height 5,895 meters. It remains ice covered throughout the year, despite of the fact that it is just 322 kilometers away from the equator. It is composed of 3 distinct volcanic cones. Number 1, Kibo, number 2, Manzi, and number 3, Shira. Though Mount Kilimanjaro is situated near the equator, its peak is always covered with the snow because it is located at a height of 5,895 meters. The temperature decreases with increase in height due to lapse rate. Next, we comes with Drakensberg Mountains. These are highest mountain in the southern Africa. These are located in the eastern portion of the South Africa and Lesotho. Drakensberg Mountains are located in the eastern portion of South Africa and Lesotho. These are old fold mountains. It means they are not increasing in their height. The highest peak of the Drakensberg Mountain is Peak-Thabana, Ntlenyana. The Drakensberg Mountains. It is a range of old fold mountains in southern Africa. It stretches in northeast to southwest direction for a distance of 1000 km through Lesotho and parts of South Africa. The highest peak is Peak-Thabana, Ntlenyana, is about 3482 meters. Next is plateaus. What are plateaus? These are high flat tableland. Africa is mostly made up of plateaus. There are series of several plateaus of old hard rocks. The continent has several series of plateaus separated by the rift valley from each other. The height of the plateaus is higher in the south. However, it keeps on decreasing as we move towards the north. The prominent plateaus are located in the eastern part and the southern part. The Drakensberg Mountain lies in the southeastern region. The huge plateaus toward the west of the Drakensberg Mountain is Karo, which doesn't steep gradually but has series of steps. The other highland area include Mount Binga and Mount Malenze. And next we comes with Ethiopian Highlands. The Ethiopian Highlands are located in the eastern part of Africa. These are volcanic mountains. The highest peak of Ethiopian Highland is Ras Dashen. The Ethiopian Highlands. It is located in the eastern part of the continent. These mountain ranges are of volcanic origin. This high plateau is separated by the Great Rift Valley along the northeast and the southwest lines. The third highest peak, Ras Dashen, is situated here. Our next topic, Africa's Great Rift Valley. How this Rift Valley was formed. The Great Rift Valley was formed about 35 million years ago when the Earth's plate split apart, forming the rift in the Earth's crust. Here, rift means cracks, means forming the cracks in the Earth crust. As the plates continue to drift apart, the Great Rift Valley keeps changing and pulling. Due to the movement of the Earth's plate, the cracks are formed on the surface of Earth. And as the land between the two cracks sinks down, the Rift Valley is formed. The Great Rift Valley. The Great Rift Valley is the most unusual and astonishing landform in Africa. It is formed due to the volcanic activities and the movement of the Earth crust. It is located in the east, stretching from Mozambique to the valley of river Jordan in Syria and passing through Malawi, Tanzania, Kenya, Ethiopia, and then into the Gulf Sea, the Gulf of Aqaba, the Dead Sea, and the Sea of Galilee. This stretches 6,000 km long. The valley is the deepest at the north of Nairobi in Kenya. Some parts of the Rift Valley are occupied by large and elongated freshwater lakes, which include Lake Malawi, Lake Rukwa, Lake Kivu, Lake Albert, Lake Edward, Lake Tanganyika, Lake Turkana, etc. The Lake Victoria lies on the plateau between the two branches of the valley. It is the largest lake and lies on the equator. Students, today we have to do till here only. Thank you and have a nice day.